Joseph Pearson last updated 1819, September 1, 2017. Bailyn Sullivan touching down for Waikato against Counties Manukau. Teenage Waikato centre Bailyn Sullivan feared his aspiring rugby career was over before it really began. Sullivan suffered two knee ligament injuries, medial collateral and anterior cruciate, in one painful blow during his final year of school at Auckland's King's College. "I never thought I would actually be playing, but I gave my best in rehab and just carried on," he said. Sullivan has chatted with Anton Lienert-Brown about overcoming injuries. Sullivan would play again as the Chiefs aided him through his recovery for an injury that sidelined him for 10 months, and he had a good yarn for advice with All Blacks midfielder Anton Lienert-Brown, who has overcome his own troublesome injuries, knee and shoulder, in his young career to reach the pinnacle of New Zealand rugby. Read more. Makos keen to rattle Mooloo's Waikato's changes pay off. Waikato hold on to beat Auckland heavily. Back for Makos. Waikato steeled for test match. The former Napier Boys High School student attended King's College before moving to Hamilton and progressed into Waikato's premier club scene with Hamilton Maris this season, while working closely with the Chiefs development squad in his first year out of school. Sullivan played for King's College before moving to Hamilton. "It was a better move for me to get away from home, out of my comfort zone, and set my own path," Sullivan said. "I'm really enjoying Waikato. The boys are welcoming and it's a good environment." Waikato coach Sean Bothaway said Sullivan had been a star of schoolboy rugby, having represented New Zealand schools, but few knew much about the baby-faced 18-year-old when he was named to start at 13 against Taranaki and face Chiefs midfielder Charlie Ngatai in the Mitre 10 Cup's opening round. Sullivan faced Charlie Ngatai on his Waikato debut. Sullivan said Ngatai and Lienert-Brown were players he looked up to in his school days. "It was a big eye-opener seeing those big names playing against him, but you've just got to keep calm and keep doing what you're doing. Waikato has been a really good place for me to stay, and it's big experience going out there with the big boys." Sullivan, who is originally from Napier, has repaid the faith shown in him by Waikato's coaches since his debut and started all 3 matches. He scored his first Waikato try when the Mooloos beat Counties Manukau 3,321 last Friday, and already looks adept at provincial level. His third outing, as Waikato won 3,527 against Auckland at Eden Park on Wednesday, was the second of 3 matches in 10 days and means he could be rotated for Tasman's visit to Hamilton on Sunday, but not on form. Bothaway said Sullivan had looked really good since being selected in Waikato's squad in August. "He's learning all the time and he works really hard. The senior guys he's got around him are putting him in good directions and it's exciting for him." Sullivan has lined up in Waikato's midfield with captain Dwayne Sweeney, who is expected to win his 81st Mooloos cap against Tasman, and Tongan international Tevita Taufui. Waikato made 6 changes at Eden Park. 5 of those were NPC debuts for flanker Jerome Brown, hooker Sekope Lepetti, lock Lachlan McQuannell, first 5/8 Matty Lansdowne and prop Duke Giningini, but those rested for Auckland are likely to feature again when the Mooloos reveal their team for Tasman on Saturday. One notable absence at Waikato training on Friday was Tawera Kerbalo, who was made available by the All Blacks for the clash with the Makos. Kerbalo was expected, and whether he does play on Sunday depends on the All Blacks potentially considering the departing Chiefs halfback for next Saturday's Rugby Championship test against Argentina in New Plymouth. The likes of prop Loni Uhila, hooker Haim Fiver, lock Jacob Skeen, flanker Mitch Jacobson and Sweeney are among the returning players set to start against Tasman. At a glance, what Waikato v Tasman when FMG Stadium, Waikato, Hamilton on Sunday at 2:35 p.m. Waikato announced on Saturday Tasman will Jordan, Tima Fainganuku, Alex Nankivell, David Havili, James Lowe, Mitchell Hunt, Billy Guyton, Jordan Tafua, Vernon Fredericks, Ethan Blackadder, Quinton Strange, Alex Alisi, Kane Hames, Andrew Macalio, Tim Perry. Reserves: T. Paulo, Tom Hill, Isaac Salmon, Shannon Frizzell, Pete Samu, Finley Christie, Tim O'Malley, Levi Almua. Stuff.